Okay, this is the review on decimal rounding. You need the guided notes, part 2, and a pencil. What is decimal rounding? Rounding helps simplify numbers to make them easier to work with. Rounding is the process of reducing numbers to simpler form while keeping its value close to the original. When rounding numbers to the nearest hundredth, we look at the digit in the hundredths place. So there's what you need to write on your notes. Oops. The word hundredths right here. Okay. So let's look at the rounding rules. Steps for rounding to the nearest hundredths. That's what we're working at. Identify the hundredths place. Okay, so remember that if I give an example up here, this is your number. This is tenths, hundredths. There's your 1. You're going to look to the next number. So you're going to look to the digit to the right. Okay. If the digit is 5, you're going to round 1 more up. If the digit is 4, I'm going to get rid of that. Then you're going to round down, or really we say keep the same number. So I'm going to look. So if you get a long number like this, I would just count 1, 2, 3 after this decimal. Get rid of all of these. You're looking at that third because it's 2. It would be 6, 3, 1, 0. Okay, let's look at some examples. Here's 3.764. The one in the hundredths place is 6. The next to it is 4. We have to round up or down. I really don't like the number down because you're really not moving it down, but thinking about moving it down on the number line. So I'm looking here, it's 4, so it's going to stay the same. So my final answer is 3.76. Let's try this one. The hundredths place, tenths, hundredths, 3. The next digit is a 9. Do I round up or down? I'm going to round up. Okay, remember if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, you're going to round up. If you need to write this down, I would do it. 4, 3, 2, 1, or 0. Those are my commas in between. You're going to keep it the same, or it'd be like rounding down. So your final answer then, this one is rounding up, is 2.54. Okay, so pause the video, round these numbers, then restart the video and see if you did it right. So this one, we're looking at 6 goes to 7. This is 4.27. This is 9. Look at the 5. 1.90. Now look at this. It goes to the 5 because this is 9. If you think of 89 on the number line, 90. So it's 190. And this one, it stays at 611. Currently, right now, since we're no longer making pennies, lots of stores are doing some rounding, okay? So if they're rounding up or down depending on how many pennies, if you have change, if you don't have exact change. So rounding in real life. So just remember, watch out for zeros after rounding digits, okay? So this would just be a 0, so it would be 3.65. If this is 0 here, you're still looking at this third one. It rounds up. Always try to follow the same basic rule. Don't skip steps. Always look to the next digit. Remember, 5 and above, round up, 4 and below, round down. Again, if you end up with a number like this, when we do a problem, just count 1, 2, 3 after, remove all of these, looking at this. So remember, we want our problems to look like money in the real world, which are always 2 digits. Remember, real world rounding is used in science for measurements, helpful in financial calculations, makes complex numbers easier to understand, and practical in everyday math and problem solving. You can go on and do the practice. Again, there's 2 practices and then a mastery check.